Alright, so we just came out of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, and after watching it, it's a long movie, like 2 hours and a half.
Around
I felt I felt it. Like some movies was long, you didn't feel like Across the Spider-Verse, that's a long movie, and
Was
it
it
just
long?
went. Yeah, it was pretty long. From beginning to end, I had fun. And then there's Guardians of the Galaxy
I was,
Volume
gonna,
3
I
was
was
a long
thinking
one too.
Guardians, yeah.
This one felt long, and there were parts I liked, but then there were parts that dragged, and so I'm not sure how I feel yet. I have to let it sit.
I mean, I think that's just the part one problem of splitting two movies up is
Uh-huh.
if you're introducing, new story and everything that's split into two parts, completely original. I mean, there's gonna be some parts where it's like dragging, and yeah, it's. I wish we could tell you more about the story.
Yeah, because the
But
trailer doesn't even
Yeah.
spoil anything.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the trailer. It doesn't spoil anything. So when you're watching it, you're like, okay, oh, this is what they're doing with the story.
Yeah.
And in the end, I'm like, oh, we'll have to wait for part 2 to see where the payoff is.
yeah,
but
there's just a lot of build up.
There's a lot of build up, lots of build up, and the villain in this one, I thought he was bland. He's a badass because you can't stop him, but other than that, it's like no personality to him. Like nothing about him made me want to feel like, man, this guy's like a cool villain or even a bad villain. He's just a villain.
I mean, I wish I could. I think I have a reasoning for that, but that's a spoiler, so I'll
Yeah.
just.
I think I know what you're trying to say. I'm not sure. That might be too out there for me. It's
Yeah, the story is a little bit out there, but we'll leave you to that when you see it.
Yeah, but though what I do love is that the third act picks up and the action it's fun adventure.
As
Tom
always,
Cruise,
as
Benji,
any Mission
yeah,
Impossible movie.
yeah, and the stunts at the end that was really cool because you've seen in the trailer where he's going through and like he's falling off the sky and doing the parachuting, so that's intense and there's a whole epic train sequence
Yep.
that's reminds me of Uncharted. Like a lot of this movie reminds me of Uncharted.
It's a mix of 2 and 3.
Yeah, but yeah, it's a good thing because I love Uncharted, so I was happy to see stuff like that here, and it felt like Uncharted. It also feels like Jurassic Park, like some of the stunt sequences, the action sequences.
It'll all
Yeah.
make sense. It'll all make
Yeah.
sense.
So-
Everything that we say will all make sense.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess overall, some parts I still enjoyed, felt long,
Yeah.
and felt dragged at some parts, a lot of parts. But it's part 1. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And final words.
It's probably the weakest one. I think you and I agree. It's the weakest one out of the Chris McQuarrie ones, but I will give him the benefit of the doubt once I see part 2, because it is like 1 to 5-hour movie basically that
Yeah.
he probably written out, and so there will be some parts that drag, and then some parts that I wish they could have kept it tight, but it
They
is
probably
what
could have.
it is.
They probably could have.
It is
Yeah,
what it is.
there's always ways to
Yeah.
make it tighter for this one at least. But yeah, those are our thoughts. And let us know what your thoughts are. When you get a chance to watch it. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.